You got me in the middle of the motherfucking trenches.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. Now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, since last week, it's been a running rumor that Memo600 was robbed for his Cartier watch and also allegedly shot, along with allegedly getting his ribs broke. Now, I know it sounds like a lot, but these are the allegations that have been floating around all over social media for the past week. At first, no one believed it because we've heard before that things done happen to Mimo, and then he'll pop up and go live or take videos and upload them to his IG story, proving that he is in fact okay. However, this time around, social media began getting skeptical after claims was made by NLMB and Drench Gang members that Mimo was robbed and put in the hospital. Afterwards, we wouldn't hear a word from Mimo for days. Now, if y'all know anything about Mimo, y'all know one thing he's always going to do is respond to a troll and try to set the record straight for the people if possible. But to our surprise, Mimo didn't respond at all, and it's actually been a few days before he actually did. Now, after a few days would go past, suddenly Mimo would come back out of nowhere and take to his IG story, responding to fans and saying that nothing happened to him, nobody laid a finger on him, and in fact, his phone was just broke. Right? I mean, I guess. Now, it sounds quite suspicious, but Mimo will go live and take to his IG story to show off his face and everything else, proving that he is okay like he said. Now, it is kind of confusing because if he did in fact receive cracked ribs, he wouldn't be able to be walking around, going to functions, and just carrying on the way he is. The same for as if he was shot. He would definitely need some time to heal, and although he was missing in action, it was only for a couple of days. But I haven't been shot, so I can't tell you the recovery time or any of that stuff, how effective you have to be, I don't know. Now, to be honest with y'all, I don't think these guys will come out of nowhere and make these type of allegations up and bring it to social media just for no apparent reason. Because if that was the case, they could have did that with just anybody. Plus, making claims like this would of course come with fans and supporters wanting to see some type of proof, and I'm sure that they know that. Now, what I think it is, these guys can't sit up here and just upload everything on social media because that'll be incriminating themselves. So maybe they just want to keep it in the street, but also the clout that comes with saying you did something to Mimo if you actually did, just made them not be able to resist. Y'all know Mimo was known for going back to Chicago and letting it be known that nobody gonna do a thing to him. So when you put yourself in that type of light and you bring that type of energy to yourself, you make yourself a target because now guys are looking to catch rank off you and test your gangster. Pretty much pull your card to see what's really going on. So that's probably what we're seeing here. They're not gonna upload everything, but they're still gonna upload enough just to let the world know that something did happen to Mimo in case anybody wants proof or whatever, allegedly, right? Now, I guess they didn't want to be too policey like Truth Teller would say, but after a conversation on Clubhouse where proof was asked for, The guy involved says he has pictures and videos of the watch and offered to send it to whoever wanted it. And he actually made a good point. They asked him to show proof of the watch, and his rebuttal was, tell him to show you the watch. Right? And that made me think, because in the beginning, Drench Gang member Big Op was very specific when he said there was a clubhouse gangster that no longer has a Cartier watch. And I've been thinking, I've seen Mimo show everything else off since he's been on social media, but he have yet to show off the Cartier watch that he allegedly got taken from him. And we know Mimo. Last time they said his chain was took, he went live several times saying J-check and letting it be known that he got all his jewelry. So wouldn't it be the best time to do the same thing now? Right? So I'm gonna play the video for y'all to see real quick so y'all can compare the watch that Mimo has to the one that the guys are claiming that they took from him. Now shout out to Kiddo Curry on Instagram because he was the first one to have it and uploaded it to his platform hours ago. Y'all head over there and show him some love. I'ma just play a few seconds so y'all can see, and confirm that it, I guess, is the watch. Y'all check this out. Now, if y'all look at these pictures right here, y'all can see that it's Mimo sporting a similar Cartier watch with the same red Arabic dial as the one seen in the video by the guys that allegedly took it from him. So once again, I doubt these guys will come on the internet making claims that they took something from Mimo out of all people without having proof of it, because you could almost 100% expect for the fans, bloggers, or anybody to want to see proof, because to say you took something from someone is like calling someone a snitch with no paperwork if you don't have the proof. Nobody wants to hear it. So with this video that's now surfacing, it's looking very identical to the same watch Mimo was known to wear, and they're claiming they took it from him. So the only thing left for Mimo to do is show the watch, right? At this point, he's gonna have to, unless he just admit that something went down and they got his watch. And let me say this, I hope Mimo ain't lying, because I told y'all before that Mimo seems genuine. I've said that in plenty of videos. He don't strike me as one of the guys that do whatever just for attention or try to be somebody that he's not. At the end of the day, everybody gets caught slipping some way or another, especially if you really out there like you say you are. So if you ever did get caught slipping, no one will really care. Actually, they'll respect you more for being honest. It's when you sit there and front and act like it never happened is when people start looking at you different and calling you a fraud and start losing respect for you. But at the end of the day, you got real life street dudes that done got robbed, then they got their life taken away. You got stick-up kids from the 80s that got caught slipping and they the stick-up kids. You got big time drug dealers that even got caught slipping out there from time to time. So once again, it happens. Nobody's untouchable. But you start losing respect when you start lying about it. It comes with the game, right? We done witnessed crazy things happen to the best of them and the toughest of the toughest, including Bezu, including OTF Didi, Wooski, 051 Melly, FBG Cash. And this is not disrespecting them, because once again, anything can happen to anybody, especially if you're really in the trenches. But once you start developing that mentality that nothing can happen to you, or you feel like you're untouchable and you get too comfortable, that's usually when it happens, which is why you should be on point at all times. Now, another thing that tells me something may have happened to Mimo is because he posted on his story last night showing that he was in Chicago, and he captioned it, "Still outside."
I'm in these trenches. Come on, boo man. Yo, boo is doing a dumb shit, man.
Hey, come on. My shit in the wash.
You got me in the middle of the trenches.
Come on, get your
Doing all this gumpy. What's today's date?
Today
The who?
the 21st.
21st. Damn.
Now that right there tells me, right, that something happened. Because if it didn't, why would he let it be known that he's still outside? You only talk like that if you was a victim and you letting it be known that you don't care because you still outside. Somebody that did something to someone not going to be taking videos of themselves saying that they still outside because they don't have anything to prove, right? But once again, if you feel you have a point to prove and you want to show people that you are unfazed and you want to let it be known that you ain't ducking or running or doing anything, you would say that you're still outside, right? So anyway, y'all jump in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this. I feel like we're in a weird mystery episode of what happened to Mimo, right? Or something. I guess we just gotta stick around until the next episode to find out what's going on, man. Anyway, y'all jump in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.